Hello everyone, I'm Yvonne. Welcome back to my kitchen once again. Good to see you. I hope you're all doing great. And for all my new subscribers, I see quite a few more. Thank you so much for your support. I appreciate it. Continue to like and subscribe. It's free, and do continue to share. So on the menu today, well, can you guess? We got chicken, we got orange. What do you think we're gonna make? Yeah, I know, right? Orange chicken. We're gonna put the two together and make a very delicious meal. We're gonna have it with coconut rice. My kids love this. They've been asking me for this for the longest time. I made this for my friend's wedding. I catered the wedding a few months ago, just recently, and I made this, and it was the first thing to finish at the buffet table. They really loved it, and it was a hit. I'm going to make it my version. This is not authentic. Apparently, there's not even an authentic Chinese orange chicken. I researched, and it's not even a Chinese dish. It just happened to be created here. So I'm recreating it, okay, tweaking it and making it my own. I'll show you how I make my version. It's really, really good. We cut back on the sugar and all that stuff. So without further ado, let's get started. All right, so let me introduce you to the ingredients. Chicken, oranges, orange zest, chilies, garlic, ginger, soy sauce, oyster sauce, vinegar, sweet chili sauce, cornstarch, and broccoli. So here I'm just zesting the last bit of my orange, and I do that before I squeeze them so that it's easier to zest it first, okay? So here I roll them on the board to release all the juices. It's so much easier this way, and it gives you more juice. You can also just pop it in a microwave for about 20 seconds or so. That would also help release the juices. So don't forget your garbage bag and the juice is going to help tenderize the chicken. So here I'm just cutting the excess fat, which God knows we don't need. Now the dark meat actually has more flavor and is preferred for the orange chicken, which I generally like the dark meat. So I just take my cleaver or whatever, just cut around the bone, and don't throw the bone away. It's really good for stock, okay, making stock, which is what I always use my bones to make stock. Just throw celery, carrots, and whatever, and you have stock. But just work your way around it. You can use the paring knife to help you cut around, but do remember that the darker meat has more flavor. So that'll be your drums and your thighs, okay? And you're just gonna go around the bone and take your time and just cut around it and save your meat. You can buy it from the store pre-cut, but it's more expensive, plus you don't get the bones to make your stock, okay? So I always prefer to do this. It doesn't take any time at all to cut the meat. It's super simple. Let's do another one and see. Take the skin off. We don't need that. Just go around the bone, clean them all out, and you're done. Just like that. Super simple. See, it's like nothing. You really don't need to pay extra and have somebody in the store do this for you. You can do this yourself totally. So cut it all out, and then you have your bones to make your chicken stock. Like I said, add celery, carrots, onions, water. All right, the main thing, very important, to cut against the grain. This is how I cut my meat. I like very thin slices. They cook faster, and always cut across your grain, okay? So look for the direction of your meat. It's kind of hard to see, but look for the direction, whichever way the fibers are going, just running up, and you're going to go across. So I'm going across the grain this way. It cuts even easier, and it's tender that way if you cut across. So always do that, not just for your chicken, but for any meat at all, okay? All right, that's the best way to do that. I'm just going to go ahead and continue to cut the rest of this. Right, so here to my chicken, I'll add salt, black pepper, then orange juice. I'm going to use that to tenderize the meat and infuse extra citrus flavor into the meat. Oh, you need to try this. This is so good. A splash of soy sauce. Marinate this. Let it sit about 20 to 30 minutes while we prep everything else. So in here I have my cornstarch, egg, my flour, and water. Mix it. It's much easier to use the whisk, but I already had the spoon dirtied and I didn't feel like dirtying up another tool. So just don't be lazy like me. All right, so pour this all over the chicken, let it mix thoroughly, get into every nook and cranny. Introduce garlic and ginger just get into it. All the fibers of the chicken is going to absorb this delectable marinade. Cover it and set it in the fridge about 20 to 30 minutes. Meanwhile, I'm just going to squeeze all of my juices and then blend the pulp. We are using every bit of this orange for a burst of citrus goodness in the chicken. Okay, and then I have my water and soy sauce. At the stove top, going to fry our chicken, which has been marinating for about 20 minutes. So in my wok, I have vegetable oil. It's best to use oil that has a high smoking point, so no olive oil, okay? Vegetable canola or peanut oil is good. Place a bamboo skewer. When the bubble forms around the skewer, then your oil is ready. Another way is just to take some of the batter and drop it in the oil. When it flows to the top, like so, then your oil is ready, okay? If you want to use a thermometer, ensure your oil is at 350 degrees. Now we're going to place the chicken in one by one. Do not crowd the pan at all, your pot or your frying pan. Fry for about 5 minutes, turning frequently to ensure that the chicken does not burn. We are going to do a double fry to obtain a super crispy chicken. So about 5 to 6 minutes is good for the first fry. Just one by one, like so. And be sure, it's so important not to crowd it. Just keep checking it. And 5 to 6 minutes should be. Frying the second batch, we are going to do our double fry. This is going to give us super crispy chicken. So you need to bring the oil to a super high heat, and we're going to dump all of the chicken in there at one time, like we just dumped it in. And this is going to fry for about 2 minutes, no more. 2 minutes should give us super crispy. It's cooked on the inside, and we are just going for this crunch. I don't know if you can hear. Oh, well, you can hear that. We silenced it. Otherwise, you would have heard it. Actually, a crunch. This is how to do a double fry. We're done. We start with our sauce. I have my chilies, garlic, and ginger. I stir it till I begin to smell it. And then in goes my splenda, my soy sauce, and then my vinegar. Just like that. Give it a stir. And I put in the leftover marinade from the chicken. I put in the blended orange pulp. And orange juice goes right in, and then the zest of the orange. We've used every bit of the orange. I season with salt and chicken bouillon and a splash of dark soy sauce just for the color. And then I dump my chicken and my broccoli. And that's pretty much it. I would have used orange juice here, but I didn't have it, so I rinsed the blender and poured it in there. And we mix it together and we are done. Alright, see this chili sauce here? I totally forgot to show you. I had it out in the beginning and forgot to show you. That went in the sauce. You see, you can use any brand. I said we use this actually as a dipping sauce for spring rolls and egg rolls and stuff. And when I make these dishes too, I like to add it. It's really, really flavorful. And I did put almost a cup in there in the sauce. Okay, we forgot to film that part. I just realized that we didn't film that part. So I wanted to show you a cup of this, okay, went into the sauce. So I will include that in the ingredients. Right, so we're done with dinner. And all the meat is gone. All the food is gone. All we have left is sauce. Well, maybe let's see. 1, 2, 3 pieces of meat. Everything is gone. It's just this delectable sauce. Oh my goodness. This is so flavorful. The complexity of flavors. A robust citrus flavor. If you love citrus, you're gonna absolutely love this. The chicken is so tender. We infused it with orange juice. We used every part of the orange. A complexity of flavors between the sweet, the tangy, and the spicy. This is just absolutely divine. So much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed my delicious orange chicken recipe. It's so flavorful. Please do give it a try. You won't regret it. Kindly like my videos and share them for me so others can enjoy my recipe as well. If you haven't done so already, please consider subscribing. It's free, absolutely free, and hit the notification bell while you're at it. And do select all notifications so you're immediately notified when I upload a new video. Until I come your way again with another delicious and easy recipe. Could be from anywhere in the world, who knows. Stay blessed and happy cooking. Bye-bye.